So in this video I'm going to be unboxing this 10-piece cookware set from GiPP. So thanks to GiPP for sending me this, really appreciate it. Let's have a look what's in the box. So we've got a little how-to guide, we have some lids over here, a smaller pot, and here we've got handles, very well packaged. Here's one of the bigger pots, frying pan, very big pot there. Running out of space here. They're actually quite light, they're not very heavy, which is nice. Very nice feel to it, got the non-stick coating on. Hello Cooper, you come to say hi? You want to come look? What's this? Okay. So let's have a look at one of these handles. So they supply you with the screw and everything. You just need to screw that onto the lid. There's the screw, there's the handle. It's got such a nice smooth touch to it, a wood finish. So that would go in there. Let's have a look at one of the handles which fit onto the pots. So again, they supply the screws, and then we've got the handle fitted on like that. And then you put the screw in here, all the handles on, and then, and I will let Charlie, and that's Charlie ringing the bell to go out for a wee, so I will let them, Cooper and Charlie, go out. I'll wash these, connect up all the handles and everything, and then we can start cooking and showing you the non-stick surface. Wanted to show you how to fit one of these. So this is how it comes, with the little screw and the little plate and a piece of rubber underneath. Once that's unscrewed, you can see in there is a sort of a thread, and then all you do is put that in there, line it up, screw it in. You don't want to go too tight because you can crack the glass, and there we go. As long as it doesn't turn and it's fitted securely, there's your lid with the handle on. To fix a handle, you get one of the handles, one of the longer screws. This will then feed through this piece here at the bottom, as you can see over there. You just got to get that through like so. All you need to do is guide it onto this so it lines up. You can start screwing that in, and again tighten it so that the handle is pulled towards the pot. You can see this gap will close. You can see there it's closing, it's starting to get tight, and there we go. There's the handle and the lid with the handle on it. Very neat, very nice, aesthetically pleasing. They look really good. Wow. I've assembled everything. This is what it all looks like. Very fancy, nice and neat. And I forgot to mention that they actually supply you with a screwdriver in one of those boxes. It wasn't a handle, so that's very nice of GiPP, so thank you. Here we have the big 28 centimeter pot, and then we've also got the wok shaped pan. And then we've also got the pot, which is 24 centimeters. What I'm going to do is cook a sauce for some pasta. I'm going to boil the pasta in this pot later on so we can see what that does. But I'm going to do the sauce in this. So what I've done is put a light coating of oil like they suggest, which helps protect everything. And what I'm going to do is throw some of the ingredients in, and we're going to start cooking and see. So I'm going to put in some butter first, and we're going to get that to melt. So what I'll do is put it on a, let's say we put on a 7 or an 8. Now this is an induction hob. These do work on induction hobs as well as others. So that's on there. And also remember to use utensils that do not scrape or scratch, that are metal. So non-abrasive utensils. So don't use anything that's got any metal like that, because it will scratch the coating. Wood or plastic like so is fine. They also have their own ones as well with other sets that they sell. And also when you clean them, don't use steel wool or magic sponges or anything like that, because it will cause the coating to get scratched and come off. So we can see already that hasn't been very long, and already the butter is starting to melt, so you can see that. And what I'll do is I'll add in the ingredients which I want to fry up. So it's basically onions. I've also got some little tomatoes here which we'll be putting in. I've got quite a healthy portion of garlic as well, as you can see over here. So that's all going to go in. And then some peppers. So I've got some peppers left over, so I'm going to be doing that as well. And then once all of this is fried up and going, I'm going to add in the mince, and then once that's cooking we'll add in the tomato, and we'll have that ready. So this is just a general pasta sauce that I would cook. It's my recipe's always random. It's not always a set recipe, so we'll do that.
Yeah, boy.
We'll let that start frying up. And what's nice about these pots is the lids are interchangeable for these ones, for the bigger ones, and as well as the 16 and the 18 centimeter pots that you get with the set. Now, this is working quite nicely. As you can see over here, there's nothing sort of burning or sticking. Everything's moving quite freely around. It's heating up very quickly compared to some of the other pots we have. These do heat up very quickly. Do have the pan, the frying pan, the white version. So this one I've had for over a year now, and you can see it's still in good quality. Looking after it as they suggest, no abrasive materials. That's all working still fine, and it's cooking fine, heating up fine, everything. So it's browning quite nicely, getting a bit of a seared look to it, so that's coming on nicely. I'm going to just add in a bit of stock now, some flavor. That can cook away, and then that can be absorbed by the ingredients that are there now. So far so good. The pan is very nice. While I was stirring everything, it just seems to glide around quite nicely, so the non-stick factor is very nice. I've added water in here for the pasta later. I'm going to be adding some oil in there so the pasta doesn't stick, so I'm going to put that in there, and then we'll heat that up later and start cooking the pasta. So that's the big lid that fits on here, and it also fits on the bigger frying pan. So that's nice. So you can see here it's expelling some steam, and on the other side as well, and also through the little hole over there. While that simmers away, I wanted to do an egg in this pot to show about the non-stick surface and how it works. Now, this would be quite hard to get an egg with a utensil to go behind it, so that's why I wanted to use this to show the non-stick surface and how that works. So what I'll do is I'll crack an egg in there, and then we can start cooking it from cold. So what I'll do is I'll put the egg in, and I'll try and get it to cover the whole base. So that's all there. And then we'll switch this one on, and we'll put on a 6, and then we'll start seeing that warm up and start cooking. So we can see now it's turning white, so that's the heat that's coming through from the induction hob. So that's starting to warm up. It's quite quick. So the egg is basically done. If you look, there's no sort of wobbly bits other than the yolk. So we can see there that it is not sticking at all if I bring it off the plate. So you can see it's just basically rolling up. So that's the non-stick working and in action. So that's that's quite weird how it's just rolling up like that. So yeah, that's the non-stick. You can see nothing's there.
Because it's Italiano.